God damn it, it happened again with Twitter. Alright, are we here? Are we back? Okay, we're back. Alright, so two things need to happen. Or one thing first is going to happen. We'll figure out what happens after, what I'm going to do afterwards. But currently, the first thing that I need to do is extend this house by 2 blocks this way. Just 2 blocks. Oh, hey, perfect. To meet up with the pathway. Perfectly if you do that. But if I move that over 2 blocks. Second, I use dark oak. Hold on, let me go up there so I can get a better look at it. I used dark oak for the trim of the roof, which I like, but it's too dark. So I'm probably going to switch that over to spruce. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to actually decorate the house. The house was built, but it wasn't decorated. It wasn't furnished. To make it clear that it didn't lie. Built and I finished the house, just wasn't decorated. Just no decorations. Which is fine. I'm actually going to plan on slowly decorating it, over time, because I'm not sure what I want there right now at this moment. I'll figure it out as I go. For now, I need, looking at my inventory, I'm good on stone bricks, I'm good on glass, I'm good on oak planks. I just need to find some spruce, and there should be some spruce. Let me drop off my regular oak wood. I'll just drop it off. Yep. And the dark oak right over there. Saplings. Hello, rain. Move this back over here just in case emergencies. That should be fine. Spruce wood isn't that far from over here. I saw some while looking for dark oak. It's just right over that hill. I didn't show it in the video because, you know, just kind of watch me walk over to a dark oak forest, chop down a few trees, and walk back. Also, I don't know if I pointed it out when I was on top of the mountain, but I did see it. I'm just gonna state it because it's been a. What are you guys doing up there? You bunch of freaks. Anyway, yeah, there's a mansion like right over there. Hey, you can barely see its roof from here, but it's right there. The funny thing about my Twitter feed, about me checking Twitter, or getting stuck on Twitter for much longer than I wish I did, is that my Twitter feed is full of 2 things at the moment. And that is Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle. And just everyone talking about the parkour civilization. Like, out of all things, like, I don't mind. I find this stuff funny, okay? I find it funny, and I find it kind of neat. A little more caves to explore. But why those 2 things specifically? That's powdered snow right there. But like, out of all the things Twitter could have chose to obsess over, why Grunkle Stunkle and the Funk wins the Funkle Bunkle and the parkour civilization? Again, not mad, just confused. Concerned, even, for their well-being. One thing that I'm gonna need to do soon is I need to go caving again. Cause I'm getting low on iron. And also I want more diamonds. I just want to get some more infrastructure set up before I do that. Because, you know, what's the point of having all this crap if I don't have any spot to put it at, or to keep it organized? I'm gonna wait on enchanting, except for the shovel. I'm gonna wait on enchanting my gear till I have a fully leveled, what's the word? Enchanting table. So because it'll make it slightly easier to get the enchantment. Typically, no. I'm gonna wait till I go caving until I have a fully enchanting table. Fully leveled enchanting table. That's the words I'm looking for. So I can use the enchanting table to get a fortune on my diamond pickaxe, and then use that fortune to get more ores. It's so simple. I can't tell if my refresh rate is not synced up to my frame rate or if it's lagging. Looking at OBS, it's running smoothly, but on my side, it's looking a wee bit rough for some reason. Basically, I'm gonna have to deface this entire thing and remove the roof. So let me go up there and deface that wall up top. And deface this wall. Let me get another axe before I do that. It's not a migraine, but I got a very minor headache right now. And that wasn't a Minecraft pun, by the way. My head just kind of hurts. I'll live. It's not bad. It's just kind of... It's that level of headache where it's painful enough that it's noticeable, but not so painful that it's like, you know, debilitating and distracting. It's just kind of annoying. It's a very annoying headache. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it 6, 4, 6 over here. But I'm gonna make it so it's 6, 6, 6 on this, going lengthwise. You never gotta look at it. What does that mountaintop look like right now? Because I never looked back at it after I shaved off the top. Is it noticeable? That is noticeable. Yes, it is. Missing like that little bit up there. Just flat down there now. Ow. Alright. Floor 1. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the things I did real quick. Hold on, let me pause what I'm listening to. Alright, it's paused. Thank you, Salty DK Dan, for keeping me entertained during long periods of building. But the first floor is done. Obviously, it's not decorated, but I like the way it looks. I like these little windows. I came up with the idea by messing around. I was on Bedrock, and I was just messing around because I was just sitting in my living room at the time, and I had my Xbox up there. Just messing around with design choices. I went creative. I messed around. And I like the first floor plan that I came up with. I can't remember what I did. Didn't I, like, do this? Like, all around? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look at it. Wait a second. I remember now. There's a fly on my pop filter. Hold on. Let me push that off. There we go. Okay. What was it? If I remember correctly. But I'm gonna need dirt, oak logs, like that. Wait, specifically for this area. That's a shovel, not a pickaxe. I'm gonna need craft for the pickaxe in a minute. Let me take some of the spruce I got. That's dark oak. Where is the spruce? It's in my inventory? Oh my god, I'm a moron. That's trapdoors. There we go. I still got it. The inventory's a mess right now. Let me go to bed. I'm gonna push this dirt back some. That's okay, it's fine. It's part of the process. I'm figuring it out. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. Nothing is set in stone. We're just working our way through it until I find something that I like just off of vibes, and anything I don't like, we can always fix later. That's how it works. That's how it always works, and that's how I'm going to roll with that. Yeah, the first floor's done. I did the stairwell. I'm probably going to have to change it so it moves up this way, which means that the floor is going to end right here. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm still going to have to move this entire floor down one block, which means it's going to be covering up a lot of water, which, you know, it's fine. I'll work with that. And figure out what I'm going to do with this, because either I can move this entire thing down by one block, which I can't really do that because it's already flush with the water. Or I can have it be like a little bit hallway here, and then we're just here, it goes down a step, which is probably what I'm going to do. We're working things out. It's a we'll figure it out as we go kind of dealio. You know, it's fine. We can work with it. I feel like I also do a better design for these stairs. When it comes to stairs like this, it's a double wide staircase. When it comes to corners, I prefer it to be completely square, because that works the best for me. But the problem, then that basically means, though, for every single turn, you're only going up a block and a half. Which is very inefficient for height-wise, but I think it looks nice. I haven't even touched the second floor yet. That's fine. It's cool. It's fine. You know what? We got a place where we can stay. A place where I can put down chests and furnaces and live. That's the important part. Probably gonna just kind of put, it's under construction. Under construction. There we go. I just need doors. I'm gonna be using spruce doors, because I want to do something other than building today. I've done enough of that. It's fine. We have a roof over our head, and that's the important part. I'm gonna move all this crap inside now. Alrighty. That is everything moved inside. The upstairs and bottom stairs are blocked off, just in case any mobs decide to spawn up there, or down there as well. Boom. Bam. I'm planning on organizing this entire inventory system. Is completely whack and unorganized. So I gotta organize that stuff, but after that, I gotta make a farm for food. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Obviously near here. Gee, not is this place lit up enough that I can leave it unblocked without being scared of mobs coming down? Easy enough. Just one of those there, one of these there. Bam, bam, pow. Bam, and one in the middle just for safety. We'll do a few in the middle just for safety. This is lit up. I can leave this open. where to put food. Honestly, I'm thinking right here would be perfect. I just gotta move the enchanting table. Let me pick it up, actually. Give me that. Thank you. I need food. I'm starving. Rocking full diamond armor and yet struggling for food. What does my life come to? Give me the apples. I'll eat the goddamn apples. These should last me long enough until I get a decent amount of food growing. I'm going to grow food for now, and then once I get enough food grown, I'm going to start... what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word with the animals when you do the thing with the animals? Also farming, but not the word I'm looking for. What's the word? Have you heard what the word is? I can't remember. You know, I'm gonna put the food... I'm gonna grow the food right here. I got a good look at it so I can look at it without needing to go outside. Alright, now here's the real question. Do I beautify it now or later? That's the real question. Do I have it look good right now or efficient right now? Like, why not both? I just need to grow food. It can look good and do its job. I can always make things more efficient later. And eventually, not right now, because I don't have the time nor the materials to do it, but eventually I am going to automate most of everything. So for now, just a big flat area where I can grow lots of food, that will do. What do I got? Carrots, potatoes, wheat. I think I have pumpkin seeds too, right? So that'd be 4 things I'm growing right about now. Let me check my chest. Alright, got potatoes, got the carrots. I'm not growing beetroots. Are you kidding me? They are less than worthless. I got wheat. I could have swore I had pumpkins. You know, it's fine. Pumpkins are a later deal. I can't make anything out of it. I can trade for them, but that's a later deal. For now, not pumpkins. Carrots, potatoes, and wheats will do. You know, it's odd having shelter again. I've been sleeping out in the open, for what, like however long I've been in this area for. So it's kind of nice to be able to sleep inside for once, even if it isn't finished. I kind of, you know, made negative progress, today, but it's fine. I eat my apples instead of my carrots and potatoes. Okay, turns out after all this time, I don't have a bucket. Which is odd, right? I gotta clarify. Wearing full diamond does not have a bucket. That is the type of situation I'm in right now. Alright, let's get to gardening. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I really didn't need to pick up water at all for the past however long I've been doing this. This is the first time I need to pick up water. Wait, no, it hasn't. I have a bucket. It's just all the way over there. Because I used it when I was caving. So what am I talking about? 360. Ow. Just because I've watched Parkour Civilization, does that mean I am a parkour expert? You know, it's something that I've heard recently that kind of not really spooks me. It doesn't scare me, but it's like one of those, wow, that's genuinely crazy type of facts. But if you were to be put, let's say, in a room, okay? And that room had, like, the normal amount of air in it. Like, the normal mixture of air. Normal amount of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, stuff like that. You'd be breathing perfectly fine, okay? We're on the same page. But if you were to take that, okay? That room of air, it's an airtight room. And you still have all the normal air stuff. You got all the nitrogen, the carbon dioxide, all that stuff. All the normal stuff all the normal stuff you'd find in air. But then you took out the oxygen. You wouldn't know until you were dead. Or you wouldn't know, and yeah, you wouldn't know at all. Basically, apparently our bodies are built to detect carbon dioxide, but without the oxygen, your body can't make that carbon dioxide that would need to be able to say, like, hey, something ain't right, we're not getting enough air. So you would just kind of be in that room, and you would just feel, eventually you would feel like, man, I feel kind of sleepy. And then you would, like, basically eventually, because you wouldn't be thinking right, because you don't got oxygen going to the brain, you would just lay down and go to sleep, and then, just die in your sleep due to lack of oxygen. And that's so weird. I don't know why I find that weird. It's just, I think it's just one of those weird, it's just one of the things that it feels weird, It is 17 blocks long. I could make it 17 blocks long, or I could do this because uneven numbers piss me off for some reason. How normal is that a thing? Like, the only odd number that my brain likes is 5, like, I can't... If I'm using the TV, I have to have the volume at an even number or a multiple of 5. So, 2, sure. 4, 6, 8, perfectly fine. 0, yeah, it's quiet, but, I can still hear it. 10, perfect. But if it's at 3, I'm gonna lose my shit. I know, don't... English, brain, work with me. We've been speaking English for 22 years. You can manage to string together 3 or 4 words to make a sentence. Now, what I was going to say is, I can't take this stuff I can't take it no more. I can't. I'm gonna lose my mind. Again, I've been speaking English for 22 years. And I cannot speak properly still. If you alternate crops in rows, doesn't it grow faster? I feel like this is a very simple question to ask, even if it's just to myself, and yet my brain cannot manage to do it. My brain can't. Okay, serious question. I think I asked this on my last season, but a problem that I've noticed is that when it comes to video length, or just the videos in general of how they're going to be coming out, / have been coming out. So there's a lot of stuff in Minecraft that's really, really boring and not very exciting. Like this, for instance. And the problem is, what I'm getting at, I can't just skip over all of it for very obvious reasons. Or not very... What am I getting at here? Point is, I basically, what I've been doing since I first started doing these is for 2 to 3 hours, roughly how long I do that, I just play Minecraft and record that. And then once those 2 or 3 hours are up, I usually find, it's good enough here. I think I've done enough. Let me stop recording here. And then I edit it, and then I upload it. I try to cut it down between 20 to 30 minutes long. Except for the few times it's longer. But I try to get to that 20 to 30 minute window, because that's what I like my videos to be, roughly. In Minecraft, there's so much to do. Like, if I just wanted to, like, for instance, just getting this house, I had to chop down a stupid amount of trees and dig a stupid amount of stone. And that's not very interesting to do, or interesting to watch, and not all the times I have something interesting to talk about or something on my mind. It kind of leads me to this problem is, what do I and do I not record? Should I record everything just in case I die? Should I not record everything? Like, if I don't record everything, like, if I'm just, again, if I need more stone, and I feel like tearing down that mountain, or just going on a small caving adventure, do I record that? Just in case I die? Or just in case I get really good loot, even though I'm only going there for stone and iron? I don't know what to do. Because on one hand, again, I want to be recording in case anything interesting happens, so it's not just like, hey, I'm here suddenly in the end with 1,000,000 diamonds. and 2 million XP levels. But also, I don't want to be recording everything, because whenever I'm recording, my brain is in a weird state of, okay, I gotta think of something interesting to talk about. And if I don't think of anything interesting to talk about, I start getting nervous and I start freaking out in my own head. Like, okay, you're losing the crowd here. Think something funny to say. And I have to resist the urge to just say, spout random nonsense, say Fortnite, and start laughing at myself like an idiot. I think I got my point across well. I don't know. I'm not the most eloquent spoken person. It's hard to communicate my thoughts sometimes. I forget the point I was getting at. How much / how often, or what should and should not be recorded, what can be skipped over. Cause if I can, like, what would you guys, do you guys care what I skip over, or do you want to see everything? Cause obviously, like for instance, I'll probably, let's say I'm just doing busy work around and I can't, example, let's say I just want to flatten out that little dirt mound right there. Do I just skip over it, say, hey, I flattened it out, or do I say I'm going to flatten it out and skip over it, or do I turn it into a time lapse? If I turn everything that's boring and tedious into a time lapse, there's going to be like 20, 30 seconds time lapse, like in a single 20-minute video, and that's not very good. I try to limit to like maybe 2 or 3 per video, I think I'm getting the right question across, right? Not everything needs to be recorded, so what doesn't need to be recorded? What is and isn't okay to skip over for you guys, if anything? I think I'm getting that across properly. Just been a lot of busy work this episode. I don't even know how much I'm gonna have to talk about. I know I have one time lapse, basically reshaping the house and miscounting. I don't know if you guys saw that in a time lapse, but I miscounted everything for this house. I thought it was 6, 4, 6, and the plan was to be 6, 6, 6. But no, instead it was 5, 4, 5. And so I accidentally, while trying to fix it, made it 5, 6, 6. And so I had to completely refix that as well. And that took me forever and multiple axes and pickaxes. You've seen it in time lapse. You saw. I think that was really frustrating, trying to just kind of, like, on one hand, most of the time, like 90% of the time, whenever I play Minecraft, I just look at, hey, house tutorials on YouTube, and then I look at the thumbnail, see till I find something interesting. I'm like, ooh, I want to build that, and then I copy that down block for block, and say, oh, this is nice, I like this. But for recording something, I don't want to do that. I want to make everything myself, kind of, like, mostly myself. Like, I don't mind, like, looking online for, like, a wood palette or, like, a color, like a wood palette or block palette. But I don't want to look online to find, like, exact tutorials for what to do. Unless, I have to clarify, unless the thing I'm looking at a tutorial for is something that's, like, incredibly complicated or precise, like a redstone thing, or like something like if I want to make an iron farm, which eventually I will, because I'm gonna need a lot of iron for my future builds I have planned. But tutorials, basic stuff like housing, no. Advanced stuff where I do not understand in the slightest how exactly the mechanics work, yes. But when it comes to redstone stuff, I'm going to try to make it work myself first. Like, if it's within my wheelhouse, if I just want to make an automatic, I don't know, sugarcane farm, I can do that myself. I don't need to look at YouTube. That's just sugarcane, pistons, observer blocks. I can do that myself. I may be stupid, but I'm not a moron. Sorry, it's late. What's the thing? But if I'm like, like an iron farm, or like If I wanted to make a gold farm, which I don't think I'm ever going to make one of those because I don't think I'm ever going to need that much gold. You get my point. More advanced, complicated stuff. Yes. Simpler stuff. No. And when it comes to some more advanced, complicated stuff, I'm at least going to try it out myself beforehand. That's a lot of talking for, say, for will I watch tutorials, huh?
I'll tell you a good story. It's called Grunkle Strunkle wins the Frunkle 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 Strunkle wins the Frunkle